areas of agriculture, but I've been on the farm, I've lived on the farm, and I still live on the farm where I grew up. And so I think that kind of experience is helpful. You also want someone that cares about people. And you don't work for 20 years at a children's charity and not care about people. I left my job in banking for less money to go to work at Children's Home Society. I took less money because I knew I could make a difference. And I know I did. I care about people. Then you want someone that's a leader. It's one thing to be in the legislative arena and offer proposals or negotiate compromises and then go home. It's another thing to take an organization or a state and lead it. I have a jobs plan, and it does not reflect the governor's economic development plan. I ask you, please do go to the website. Do go to the economic development website and to my website, and you'll see those plans differ markedly. So please do look at that. But I'm not afraid to lead. I know what it takes to balance the budget. I know what it takes to get businesses to come here, to grow here, to start here. I know what it takes to form a vision for an organization and for a government. And I can do that. And if you choose me as your governor in November, I promise to never stop listening, never stop learning, and never stop working for you. Thank you very much.
Well, I would like to thank Dick and the organization for having us and for sponsoring this. I really enjoyed the chance to talk about our ideas of the future. And you know, a lot of things that Dennis talked about, we don't disagree on. I'm confident that if you spend some time around Miller or in Sioux Falls, people would tell you that I too am honest, and that I share a lot of the qualities that the Lieutenant Governor talks about. But the fact is, we have some very clear disagreements about where this state should go. If you are satisfied with basically one-party rule in here, then you should vote for Dennis Dugard and continue what we've had in the past, because that's what we'll have in the future. When I started, I left with you an image of a table in the governor's conference room. There is such a table. It is the table around which only Republicans gathered the night before the final day of the session. Not even all Republicans were represented. Senator Knudsen wasn't invited to that party. A lot of others weren't either. I certainly wasn't. Remember what I said to you? There are 230,000 registered members of the Republican Party. There are 200,000 registered members of the Democratic Party, and there are 85,000 registered independents in South Dakota. What's wrong with what happened last session? The current administration takes a winner-takes-all view of government. That is to say, that if you re-elect Lieutenant Governor Dugard, he will repeat the winner-take-all process of gathering around that table. It will continue to be the same people, and they will make largely the same decisions. I offer you a completely different approach for the future of South Dakota. You see, I think everyone should be represented around that table. I don't think it's a Republican table, or a Democratic table, or an independent table. I think all of those folks in all of those groups deserve a say. That's the approach I'm going to take to state government as your next governor. As I've often said to other Democrats, if you're only in this to replace Republican one-party rule with Democratic one-party rule, don't talk to me, because that's not my style. I'm going to work collaboratively with Republicans and with Democrats and with independents around one table to say what is best for the state of South Dakota, regardless of party. I've proven it again and again. I've proven it by trying to nominate a Republican as my lieutenant governor choice. I've proven it by branding myself as an independent Democrat. I am reaching out to all parts of South Dakota. No more one-party rule. Let's involve everybody around the table to discuss what's best for the future of South Dakota. That's what I offer you, and I can hardly wait to get started. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you all for hanging in there. We appreciate it.